If you want to learn to do a proper push-up, this is the best way to start. We'll start with the wall push-ups, but we're not going to do just the normal ones. We're going to do slow, eccentric wall push-ups. So you want to stand about arm's length away from the wall, feet shoulder width apart, hands out in front of you, just like this. Just allow yourself to fall forwards to the wall slowly. Once your nose is at the wall, we've got a nice straight line. You want your shoulders down and your elbows around that 45 degrees. Then you're going to take a big breath in and then breathe out deeply while you slowly push back, keeping that straight line from your heels, hips and head. Once you're out there, we're going to slowly go back in again. So this is why they're called the slow eccentric wall push-ups, because you get the chance to focus on your shoulders staying, your upper trap staying out of the equation, your elbows at 45 degrees. You get the breathing, big breath in and breathe out as you come back. So we get used to breathing out as you do the hard part of the push-up. Go back in, just nice and slow and controlled. Now for some people that might seem like a very easy exercise, but for others it can be quite challenging. But if you haven't trained for a long time or you've got any injuries at all, this is the perfect exercise. Do them slow and controlled until you can do, say, 8 reps very easily and you're nice and straight. Also, if you are bending at the back, squeeze your butt cheeks. There's an added cue once you've got all those spot on as well. But try and build up to 3 sets of 8 reps and have a good rest. Say do some squats in between. If you're new and haven't done it for a while, I would do that for 1 week and just see how you feel. Until you're doing those easy and you're not too sore the next day, then you can go to the next level. So once you've done about a week of wall push-ups and you've mastered the technique of keeping the shoulders down, using your core and keeping that straight line, we're going to progress it to a sink or bench push-up. All you need is a staircase, anything like this. So we're going to start with both hands on the staircase, but we're going to have our feet just that little bit more wider than shoulder width apart. It just helps that little bit more. We're going to have that nice straight line from the head, hips to the heels, and we just fall forward nice and slowly. So what we're looking to is to get our chest, the centre of our chest, on the stair. So once you get there, you might have to move forward, that's okay, but just focus on that straight line. Then you're going to take a big breath in, bigger than normal, and then you're going to exaggerate that breathing out as you push away faster this time. Then you can go back slowly, so we get that eccentric, slow movement going down. That lengthens and strengthens the muscles and builds you up. Take your time, big breath in, and then breathing out. So you're coming back that faster each time. Now remember this, if you haven't done these for a long time or this is new to you, this could be your maximum lift. So you may only get 1 or 2. That's all you need. And then you can do what we call superset. You can go back to the wall and just do half a dozen on the wall just to tire your chest muscles out and get your mind focused on the technique. Now say that's still a little bit too hard. What we've done with our clients over the years is they start on the bench, so start with the chest on the bench. We check the shoulders are down, so you can lean on the bench or the steel rail case. Take a big breath in and think about it, and then massive breath out as you push back, keeping everything straight. Same again, slow on the way in, really control it on the way in, and then see how you feel. If it's getting hard, just do 1 or 2, that's fine, but really exaggerate that breath on the way back. Again, like I said, once you can only do 1 or 2, go straight to the wall and superset it by adding in a few reps of that and focusing on your form. So with elevated push-ups, it's important to understand that the higher your height of your bench or your stair is, the easier it is. That's why a kitchen sink or a stair rail like this is ideal. But once you're doing, say, 8 reps pretty easy, you can go down to your next level, which will be like a couch or a seat, anything supported, but just coming down that little bit more. You can go just down one step at a time. But please keep in mind that this quite possibly is your maximum lift. Your first one can be quite challenging. So have a good rest in between each set or each repetition. So we'll just show you on this one. So even though it's only that much height, it's quite a big step. So you want to be doing 8 on there pretty easy before you go down to this level. So it's the same concept again, going down slow, waiting till your chest kisses the chair, making sure the elbows are 45 degrees, big breath in, and massive breath out, coming up faster. Slow, controlled, eccentric movements on the way down. That's going to make you stronger. Keep thinking, shoulders down, elbows 45 degrees, massive breath out. I know I exaggerate that, but it's so important for your pelvic floor, your deep core, and your overall strength as you get older. And then just to cap it off, squeeze those glutes as well, and that'll make sure you don't use your lower back. Once you've done 8 reps of elevated push-ups, you're ready to go to the next level. Once you can do 8 or so assisted push-ups, it's time to go to the floor push-up progression. We're going to start on the floor with our face down, our hands by our side, everything on the floor, but our feet just that little bit further apart than shoulder height, shoulder width. We're going to take a big breath in, squeeze our glutes, and then as we breathe out, we're going to try and get ourselves up, just like this. Then we're slowly going to go back down. And then once you feel like it's too much, just gently let yourself relax down to the ground again. Now remember, this is your maximum lift, so you need to recover and take a bit of time in between. Don't rush in and do the next one straight away. Have a think about it. If you only get 1 or 2, that's great. If you're really struggling with it, we'll build into it. Go back and superset with what we just did. Okay, so we'll try it again. Take a big breath in, squeeze those glutes. Just check that the elbows are 45 degrees. Shoulders are down and back, and massive breath out as we come up, and we've got that nice straight line. The feet being out that little bit further really helps with that support, and then slowly lower back down. And once you get to the point where it's too much, just gently let yourself go and then relax. Now if that's too much, go straight into it and superset on the wall or on the bench or on the stair, whatever you're using. Our final progression is the pillow assisted push-up. All you need is a couple of pillows just like this. We're going to go to that tall plank position with our feet just wider than shoulder width apart and the pillars directly under our chest. We're going to take a big breath in and then go down to the pillars and then take a massive breath out as you come up. Come up fast and explosive. Go down again and come back up. We'll do one more. Okay, once you can do that, we're going to take the pillar away, one pillar away, and it becomes that much harder. Now you can play with this and just come down little bit by bit, but today we'll do it with just 2 pillars. So it's the same thing every time you go down, it's just that little bit harder. Again, remember it's your maximum lift at this stage, so 1 or 2's plenty. Once you lose form, go back and superset it with wall push-ups or sink push-ups. So it's the same thing, go all the way down as far as you can, big breath in and massive breath out as you come up. We'll do one more. Good. And then the final one is you take away the pillow. But if you think about it, the pillar is virtually your push-up anyway. And our final progression is to take the pillar away. But really, you're that close to the ground anyway. So we'll just do one of those, making sure that your hands are under your shoulders, elbows are going to be at 45 degrees. The further out your feet are, the easier it is for you. So if they're in close, it makes it that much harder. So we're just going to go down as far as you can, just a little bit off the floor, and massive breath out as you come up. Really explosive. We'll do one more. Go down and big breath out, squeezing the glutes and keeping a nice straight back. That's your push-up.